Welcome to ericksonguitar.net, and today we're going to talk about practicing your major scales. In the first video, we talked about how to construct a major scale, the patterns of whole steps and half steps, and how that sequence can construct a major scale starting on any letter in our musical alphabet. We looked at C major and we looked at A major last time. So we learned those patterns on a single string, which really doesn't facilitate the necessary scale shape to put into a real musical situation. And what I'm going to show you today is some major scale patterns that you can use to move around the neck, transpose into different keys, and are a little bit more finger friendly. The first one we're going to look at has the root on the 5th string, and I'm going to start in second position with my second finger on the 3rd fret. So this is going to be a C major scale. It's going to sound exactly as if we played on a single string. So instead of doing it on a single string, we're going to play it on the 5th, the 4th, and the 3rd strings. Here's the fingering, and let's take a look at the scale. And descending. Now once you know that scale shape, if I start on any fret on the 5th string, I can play that same scale just in a different key. Now the second pattern that I'm going to show you is the same exact fingering, but we start with our root note on the 6th string. So we're going to play on the 6th string, again starting on the 3rd fret. This time we're going to be playing a G major scale. And here's what that looks like. So just like the 5th string pattern, the 6th string pattern, you can move up and down the fretboard starting on any fret, and it'll take you to pretty much any key you want. So now that we know these two scale patterns, let's practice a sequence that'll move back and forth between the 5th string and the 6th string. In the opening of the video, I was playing through a sequence of scales referred to as the circle of fifths, where each root note is 5 notes apart. So for example, I started on C, and then I counted up C, D, E, F, G. So G was my second scale. After G, I go G, A, B, C, D. And then I keep going. A would be next, then E, then B. So let's just look at those 6 scales. So for the C major, I'm going to start on the 5th string, 3rd fret. Then I'm going to go to the outside string, to the G note. Then I'm going to go to the 5th fret, D. Then I'm going to go to the 6th string, 5th fret, A. Then I'm going to go to the 7th fret on the 5th string, E. Then I'm going to go to the 7th fret on the 6th string, B. So I'm always practicing this idea of I'm on the 5th string, inside, outside, 6th string. Inside, outside, inside, outside. Now after that, the sequence is going to change. My next scale that I would go to, if I think from B, B, C, D, E, F. And it's actually going to be an F sharp, which I'm going to play at the 2nd fret on the 6th string. From there, I'm going to go inside to C sharp. I'm going to go outside to what looks like G sharp, but we're going to call this A flat. Inside string again, I'm going to call this E flat. Outside string, I'm going to call this B flat. inside string at the 8th fret, F. And then I'm back at C again, but in a different position. Instead of the 2nd position, I'm now in 7th position, starting on the 8th fret. So let's check out that entire sequence. So practice those with a metronome, really slow and controlled. With the right hand, you can do alternate picking. At the very end there, I played a 2-octave scale. That's a shape that we're going to look at next time, 2-octave scales with both the root on the 5th string and the root on the 6th string. So again, have fun with those major scale shapes, and soon we'll be doing the 2-octave.